Hello to your comic book readers out there. I'm Mike from Frontline here, and welcome everybody to my comic review. In this review, I'll be reviewing a Valiant comic, and as you can see from the title of this video, physically I'll be reviewing X-O Manowar, issue number 13. So in the last issue, we found out that Arak has his suit ready for battle, and lots of stuff are going to be going down. So until then, let's go into this comic book and see what happens. So it starts off where it goes 15 minutes ago above the Azure Emperor's Palace, where we see Basil there, along with Arak with Sana and his son, you know, back a long time ago. So then it goes to Arak, who is going to be battling the enemies that are attacking him. And I have to admit though, the artwork is phenomenally drawn. I really love the artwork that's in this comic book. So he fights off against them, and he knows that the battle is getting intense, and he wants to take the battle elsewhere where they can cut loose or they'll destroy the entire city. So with all that of what's going on, he fights them outside of the palace, and it kept going back and forth of Arak's memories where his son got sick because of leukemia, because the armor that caused it, of low-level radiation, which is what the doctor explains to him. But, you know, and that could be the factor of why he's dying. So it goes back to the battle where Basil actually helps him. And what Arak does, I mean, he goes like very far with how he's fighting. And if you just want to see that, you guys definitely pick up the comic book. And he just says, you know, just surrender now. And the armor actually got his Ned held captive. So he's like saying, just release him and we will surrender unconditionally. And I thought it was a trick, because you know how some villains are very tricky with that. So he's like saying, you know, to continue this fight, it would destroy the entire city. So here's my terms. You will receive whatever payment was promised on a condition that you leave the planet and never come back, and your mission is complete right there. And Basil actually stays with him as well, and everything else. So when they said that they accept the terms, I thought they were going to do something else, but they actually surrendered, and he gave him the victory that he's earned. So then Arak talking with Scone about, you know, that he said that he spent his time trying to become the thing that he wanted to be and stuff like that. And she like knows about where he came from, like about how he was missed terribly from Sana. And it actually goes to the funeral where him and Sana are, you know, mourning over the son, and Sana's like saying that armor is poison, it doesn't belong here, and it doesn't belong on you, and just take it and leave. So, I mean, you could just tell just by the story. I mean, it's so heartfelt just of what was going on there. And then he discovered after that that the armor could actually talk to him. And the armor says, you know, I speak all the time, Arak, and all this other stuff. So when Scone was talking with him, he said, you know, you set things in motion for the better, and basically giving him positive feedback about what he's done. Like Junde and the warrior friend Kat joined forces, united together. Meanwhile, Bruto was taken by the hunters before they left, because, you know, he'll betray no one on the planet ever again. And Ironside and Wynn become inseparable, a true force for good, but they're going to rebuild the Azure Empire as they speak. And after that, before Arak left, saying that even though they can't return home and can't stay here, he made something saying that I may be gone, but I will never truly leave you. And after seeing all this, I really thought that it looked like it was ending. Like the whole thing. Like I was looking, and he says to Basil, you know, good luck to you, please. After the whole talking, just said to Armor, please no talking, not for a while. and he rides into the sun, but it's to be continued, which I thought, because I thought right there was going to be the end. I'm glad it's not the end, because I really want to read more, because I'm enjoying X-O Manowar. But it's to be continued next time in X-O Manowar issue number 14 on sale in April, called Earthbound, and I guess that's the preview cover for the next issue. And just wow, this comic book was just really something else. We got some CGC stuff as well. And coming from Valiant in April is these comic books, for those of you who've read that. And we also have the Harbinger Wars 2 that's coming out in May as well. But guys, after reading this comic book, it's book of the week, and it's a definite 5 out of 5. I really enjoyed this issue. I'm glad it's not the end, actually, because after just reading this, it looked like it was just the end, but it's really not. Maybe it's the end of the story arc of what I've been reading, but just seeing all this of him fighting and the whole memory that was brought to him, along with how things were settled, it was just put together amazingly. And even the artwork, I love the artwork because it was drawn phenomenally. So this was a really great issue, guys. And if you guys haven't been picking up X-O Manowar, I mean, they've been doing a really great job. This is like 13 issues straight. Not once have I been disappointed. It's just been really amazing. I can't wait to read more when the next issue comes out, along with probably a new story arc. But with that, everybody, that's my comic review of X-O Manowar issue number 13. Before I go, do not forget to check out the sources of ComicFrontline.com, ZoneForPodcast.com, and the YouTube game channel Frontline Gaming Zone. We are your number one source for comic and game-related news, videos, and a whole bunch more. Click that subscribe button to Comic Frontline today, so it will be in your subscription box, and you will not miss out on any comic books that we upload daily, or whichever video that we do upload daily for you guys. And we appreciate your support as always. And please, feel free to leave the comments in the comments section about this comic book. Have you been reading it? Thoughts, likes, dislikes, or anything you have to say about this comic book, please let me know in the comments section, and I'll try to get back to you guys as soon as I can. And to all you comic book readers out there, I'm Mike Confront saying take care, and as always, don't forget to keep watching. Later, everybody.